The reason you can't heal your childhood trauma is because you're trying to force your adult perspective on a kid, and all that does is make your childhood trauma feel unheard. If the trauma happened when you were 4, talk to yourself like a 4-year-old. Listen to yourself like a 4-year-old is talking, because it is a 4-year-old talking. It is a 4-year-old that's showing you these signs that it's hurt. It's not going to understand a 30-year-old trying to tell a 4-year-old, you need to stop, you need to act this way, you need to do this differently. You didn't listen when you were a kid, and you're not going to start now. Talk like it's a kid. I don't care if you were an infant when the trauma happened. That's what that part of the brain understands, and that's the only way it's going to respond. So you have to speak to it in a way that it's going to respond. It's important too, you also come from a place of safety. You cannot go to the childhood trauma demanding things, yelling at it. You have to be kind, like, hey buddy, how are you doing today? Are you okay? Is there something you wanted to tell me? Speak like a child that age could listen. And if it was a age, because some of us have trauma before we even can recollect memories, honestly, but you can still remember emotions. Like, there's things that an infant can understand in ways that an infant can communicate. So if you believe you have trauma before the days of where you could use words to communicate with actions. Picture yourself hugging yourself, picture yourself comforting yourself, rubbing your back. There's ways that you can communicate to an infant without words. So if you believe you have trauma before you were able to speak, there's ways you can communicate to yourself. And there's ways that you'll know if it's there. Just listen.